Hello, Resonate and Resonate Junior. Pastor Kathy here, along with
Miss Cheryl
and
Mima.
And we are here for our third week of rehearsal videos for both Resonate and Resonate Junior. And we are so glad that you are tuning in and following along. I want to assure you that our musical, we will be performing our musical. I don't know exactly when yet. I don't know if it'll be in 2 months' time or 4 months' time, but I know we're going to be doing it. So keep on practicing, keep the songs fresh, and I know when we are able to do it, it'll be a wonderful experience for all of us. Let's begin by warming up. So I invite you to stand up where you are. Stretch. Hope you're getting lots of exercise. And running around your backyards, or maybe swimming if you have a pool, or I don't know, doing jumping jacks. Invite to touch your toes. Don't hit the table in front of you. We're going to start with a Tony Chestnut. So I want you to back up from the table or desk where you are, and let's sing. It goes like this. Ready? And go. Tony Chestnut knows I love you. Tony knows. Tony knows. Tony Chestnut knows I love you. That's what Tony knows. Again. Tony Chestnut knows I love you. Tony knows. Tony knows. Tony Chestnut knows I love you. That's what Tony knows. Ready to go a little faster? Get the blood pumping a little more? Ready, Miss Cheryl?
Ready.
Ready, and go. Tony Chestnut knows I love you. Tony knows. Tony knows. Tony Chestnut knows I love you. That's what Tony knows. Faster. Tony Chestnut knows I love you. Tony knows. Tony knows. Tony Chestnut knows I love you. That's what Tony knows. Good job, everybody. All right, remain standing. Let's do, I'm covering Miss Cheryl, there she is. Let's do So Fa Mi Re Do. Good job. Ready? And breathe deep. So Fa Mi Re Do. So Fa Mi Re Do. So Fa Mi Re Do. Stop. I want you to focus. Are you breathing well before each? Are you expanding down here? And is your mouth open? Do you have space in your mouth, the shape of maybe a ping pong ball, so that you're having tall sounds and not flat sounds? Oh, hear the difference? We want tall sounds. Where would you leave off, Cheryl? So, here we go. Let's try it again. Breathing well and tall sounds in our mouth. Ready and go. So fa mi re do. 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 Two more. So fa mi re do. Last one. So fa mi re do. Good job. All right. Let's take a seat. We're going to review our part assignments. We're going to review our part assignments before we dive into our musical. All right, so part 1 is the blue on this side. No, on this side. And those people are part 1. You are Zoe, Alyssa, Brandon, Lexi, Katie, Elias, Harrison, Jackson with an X, Hannah, Kenny, and Sonia. Part 2 in red on this side is Nate, Divine, Jackson with a CK, Madison, Jasmine, Tatiana, Madison, so both Madisons, Alex, Cody, Logan, and Naya. So part 1 is the blue, part 2 is the red. I know you know which parts you are now. I don't want to have to repeat it again. So if you're part 1, please remember that. Part 2, remember that. All right. We are going to do things backwards today. It's backwards day. So we're going to start at the end of our musical with the finale. So I would like you, to turn in your books to page 32. Resonate Junior, you are with us for this whole song, so please sing along with us for the finale as well. So our finale has several parts where we sing in parts. And I did forget to mention that Resonate Junior's kids are also separated into parts. Part 1 for Resonate Junior is Sophia and Paige, and part 2 is Andrea and Leo. All right, so you also have your parts. All right, the finale. So we have several places where we split into parts for the finale. The first spot where we split into parts is on page 33, and it's the Riddle Me Riddle Marie section. And in this section, remember, part 1 holds the long notes, and part 2 sings the riddle me, riddle me, riddle me, riddle me, riddle me, riddle me, riddle me. All right? Also, at the end of the Riddle Marie section, part 1 goes high and part 2 goes low. So, I'm going to sing the part 1 section for Riddle Me, Riddle Marie, where it starts red and yellow and green. Part 1, this is how yours goes. Ready? Red and yellow and green, I see God in all I see. Pink and purple and blue, and you can see Him too. Peach and orange and brown, I can see God all around. Lavender and blue, and you can see Him too. That's part 1. Okay? We held the 2 out, and then we went up at the end. Part 2, you guys are going lower, and you do the riddle me, riddle me, riddle me, and then you go lower. So let's sing that. Mima, want to sing it with me? Yes. So this is part 2. Part 2, from red and yellow and green, from the top of page 33. Ready, and go. Red and yellow and green, I see God in all I see. Pink and purple and blue, and you can see Him. Riddle me, 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 riddle me. Peach and orange and brown, I can see God all around. Lavender and blue, and you can see Him too. So it down at the end. So those are the 2 parts for that section. Hope you got it. We're going to turn the page, and we're going to go to the section about the Let's Sing a Song About Love section. Let's sing a song about Jesus. So we stay together. It starts the 3rd score on page 34. We're all together the first time, and then we split into 2 different parts. And so let's review those 2 different parts. So we're going to start right at the key change, Miss Cheryl, where it says Let's Sing a Song. We're going to start right in the middle where we split into part 1 and part 2. We'll start with part 1. I will sing part 1. Here we go. Let's sing. Ready, and go. Let's sing a song.
Oh, I'm sorry, I read the wrong one.
There we go. That one. Let's sing a song about love. Ready, and go. Let's sing a song about love. Let's sing a song about Jesus. Let's sing a song about love. Let's sing a song about Jesus. Did you hear that note at the end? I think you did. Part 2, your part goes like this. The same part in the middle where it has the key change, where it's marked part 1 and part 2. Part 2 now. Ready, and go. Let's sing a song about love. Let's sing a song about Jesus loves me. Let's sing a song about love. Let's sing a song about Jesus. You got that? All right. And then the other part we're in, the other time we're in parts, is at the very end. On page 36, the last line. Now it's not written in, but we are going to be adding a second part for part 2. So part 1 is going to do what's written here, which is going to go high. Give us E chord, Michelle. So part 1 is going to go high like it's written. It goes like this. What a day, what a thrill, what a time, what a sight, what a world He's made for me. Yippee! Part 2 is going to go down. It's going to go like this. What a day, what a thrill, what a time, what a sight, what a world He's made for me. Yippee! So, world He's made for me. Sing that. World He's made for me. That's part 2. Part 1. World He's made for me. All right, we go up. All right, those are the 3 parts in this song that we split. You ready to do the whole song in our 2 different parts? Sure you are. Of course you are. So we're going to start from the beginning. I will sing Mr. Jenkins' solo. Then we all come in where it goes, His world is like a coloring book. I should have clarified, the beginning of the finale. We're on page 32. The beginning of the finale on page 32. You come in on His world is like a coloring book. Then we all sing, Mr. Jenkins has a solo in the middle. His love is like all nature is Mr. Jenkins, so we'll say that when it's his time. Everything else we all sing. All right, you ready to try it? Say yes, Pastor Kathy! Here we go. Mr. Jenkins. It's hard to believe that the world could look more beautiful than before. The earth was filled with colors, and now God's added more. The sun is 4 shades of yellow, the clouds are silver with light. The rain on the leaves is a sparkling green, like emerald shining bright. Then you join. His world is like a coloring book, His beauty's everywhere I look. Every color that I see reminds me of His love for me. gonna go backwards. Moving backwards. Anyone know what the song before the finale is? That's right, it's a rainbow. It's a rainbow. All right, I've got to teach you some motions. So the motions for It's a Rainbow, remember the chorus of this. And this is not that hard. So it's hard to imagine these colors so bright. On colors so bright, we're going to put our hands up like we're kind of looking at something. Give me the key, please. It's hard to imagine these colors so bright came out of a sky filled. Now on thunder and lightning, we're going to do a zigzag with our hands like a lightning bolt. Came out of a sky filled with thunder and lightning. See my zigzag? Thunder and lightning. And then we're going to go, but God has the power to take something frightening. We're going to look like we're frightened. So God has the power to take something frightening and turn it into, we're going to put our hands in a circle and turn it into, see I'm kind of going around and then putting them up. And turn it into a beautiful song. Like that. All right, let's try it. We're going to sing together just on the chorus. It's hard to imagine. 1, 2, 3. It's hard to imagine these colors so bright came out of the sky filled with thunder and lightning. But God has the power to take something frightening and turn it into a beautiful song. Good. Then there's a second verse, and then we do the chorus again. Let's do the chorus one more time. This time we're going to go down at the end. A beautiful sight. Here we go. It's hard to imagine. Ready? And go. It's hard to imagine these colors so bright came out of the sky filled with thunder and lightning. But God has the power to take something frightening and turn it into a beautiful sight. How'd you do? It's a little harder to sing and do the motions, but it also can be helpful because eventually it's going to help you to remember the words, right? Because you're acting out the words. Good job. We're going to move backwards. Before that comes, anyone know? Riddle Marie reprise. I hope you guessed it. That's what comes next. Now during Riddle Marie and Riddle Marie reprise, we're not going to have any motions. There's so much going on in the song that there's really not a need for motions. So just have fun with it. You know, it's fine if you want to riddle me, re. If you want to move a little bit, no dancing. But if you want to bob a little bit to the beat, that's fine. But we're not going to have any choreographed motions for this. All right, remember on this song, for Riddle Marie, we start with what? What are we holding over our heads? Anyone remember? Blankets. Why? That's right, because it is raining at the beginning. We're going backwards, so it's a little more confusing. But it's raining at the beginning of Riddle Marie. And then about when Cody starts singing, a little before, right when Cody starts singing is when you're going to put the blankets away because the rainbow comes out, right? So that's what's going to happen. We go into parts here in Riddle Marie reprise. Remember part 1 sings C, and part 2 goes Riddle me, whatever the note is. So remember that's going to be split. So I know you know that. I shouldn't even have to say that next time because you know it, right? All right, from the beginning, I will sing Alex's solo and Cody's solo. Mima and I will sing together the parts that everyone sings together. Here we go. I want you to hold your blankets up. That's what we're going to do. That's our hand. That's our motions. I'm going to be doing a little bit of directing, so don't do my directing. Just hold your blanket up. Here we go. This is Alex. Riddle me, re. I see something you don't see. Riddle me, re. And the color is green. Everybody. Riddle me, re. He sees something you don't see. Riddle me, re. And the color is green. Did you think it's the leaves? No. The lawn? No. It's the poison ivy you're sitting on. Woo! Riddle me, re. I see something you don't see. Riddle me, re. Good. And that was Cody's solo at the end, by the way. But I know you got that. All right, good job. That song is good. Moving backwards. What comes before that? Let's sing a song about Jesus. We don't have any hand motions for this one either. Why? Because all the blankets, it's raining, so that's your hand motions. We're going to do our parts. We're going to review our parts that we did earlier. So we're going to turn on to page 27 if you're following along in your books. Page 27. And this is where we split into two parts. We're going to start with part 1, the higher part. Part 1ers, sing with me. Ready? So let's sing a song about love. Let's sing a song about Jesus. Let's sing a song about love. Let's sing a song about Jesus. Let's sing a song about love. Let's sing a song about Jesus. Let's sing a song about love. Let's sing a song about Jesus. Good. Part 2. Miss Mima, I'll sing with Mima this time. This is just part 2. Let's sing a song about love. Part 2. Ready? Now. So let's sing a song about love. Let's sing a song about Jesus loves me. Let's sing a song about love. Let's sing a song about Jesus. Let's sing a song about love. Let's sing a song about Jesus loves me. Let's sing a song about love. Let's sing a song about Jesus. Let's put it together. Same part. Where are we going to parts? That's all we're going to do right now. Right where they come into parts. And what do you got holding up? The blanket. Here we go. 1. So let's sing. Yeah, so right where they come in. Here we go. So let's sing a song about love. Let's sing a song about Jesus. Let's sing a song about love. Let's sing a song about Jesus. Let's sing a song about love. Let's sing a song about Jesus. Jesus. Let's sing a song about love. Let's sing a song about Jesus. Good job. Good job. All right, the beginning we're all together, but we're all in unison. I think we know that. All right, we're moving backwards. What's before that? Humbly grateful is what's before that. All right, so this one also, only motion is holding your blankets. Okay, so you hold your blankets for humbly grateful, let's sing a song about Jesus, and the first part of the riddle me, reprise. All right. This one's really easy. I think we're going to get it real good. I will sing the solos. Mima and I will sing together the chorus. Ready? You do not need your books for this. I know that. And don't forget at the end of the second verse, we all sing, oh, how I love Jesus, whatever the notes is.